Alright, so there we go. Super Metroid, or Metroid 3, the official third game in the series. This is going to be a 100% run of Metroid 3. I've done a couple of streams of it on the channel before in the past. This Samus C here was the last time I was practicing for a race of Metroid 3. It's not my best time. My best time is 51. This was my best time for collecting 6 energy tanks. There's another one where I only collected 4, and I was able to shave 8 minutes off of the time by not going out of my way to collect a bunch of energy tanks. But this is going to be a 100% run. Oh, if I hit the right buttons. Super Metroid. Metroid 3. Setting. Yeah, that to jump. That to shoot. I don't remember how I normally set this up. I think I just use the default controls. Special setting mode. Like kind of like moonwalk. On. Let's just go with that. We'll go with that.
The last Metroid is in captivity. The galaxy is at peace.
Let's battle the Metroids on planet Zebes. There I foiled the plans of the space pirate leader Mother Brain. Features: attack, galactic civilization. The events of Metroid 1. The gauntlet didn't look that pretty last time I was in there. Next boss of Metroids on their homeworld, SR-388. Completely eradicated them except for a larva which after hatching followed me like a confused child. That is really all you need to know about Metroid 2. Don't play the game, that little bit of exposition right there, and this scene with the Metroid larva. And it's like, oh, you're mommy. That's all you need to know about Metroid 2. There's actually no reason to play it, it's just, it's painful. It's painful, and it's bad. He gave it to scientists. Astounding. So, we can use it for good. You left the little creature that impregnated on you as its mommy to a bunch of scientists where it's going to be poked and prodded for the rest of its life, and eventually dissected and taken apart into pieces. Tortured to death. I hope you're happy, Samus. Ceres Station. Space Colony. I don't know why they call it Space Colony here, when they clearly told you that this was Ceres Station in the cutscene just a moment ago. Let me see. This is jump, okay. What's round? This round? This is... Okay. There's my wall kicks. Let's shoot. Come on, Ridley. Touch the tail. You take the most damage from touching Ridley's tail here. Oh my gosh. Evacuate colony immediately. Immediately. Words are hard. I don't even know. I don't even know what I'm doing. Wow, I'm so rusty already. I can feel it. It has been so long. Now, none of these little smoke vents actually hurt you. They just make Samus scream a little bit and pop back, and if you're in the middle of a jump, it'll kill your momentum and you'll fall. Now here comes the interesting part. Back to planet Samus. Haven't been here since Metroid 1. When I was a kid, I did not have this game for very long. But it was one of my favorites. I'm gonna be switching my fire button, I think. Once I hit a save point here. Counted. Really don't make it through there without falling at least once. Okay. First, collect the Mari, or the Morphine Ball in the English version. Now, if you're really nifty, you can go back up through here. There's really no reason to go back up through there at all. It's a nifty thing you can do. Oh yeah, and then you have to go down. There's no reason to make you use the Morphine Ball right there. Other than they just wanted to make you use the Morphine Ball right there. Booyah! Now there's a couple of other interesting things hidden in this area we can't really get right now. This energy tank. I think it's possible to collect that one right at the moment. That little yellow scanner thing doesn't do anything. It's really just there to so that you'll know that they've noticed you. Okay, I'm gonna have to pop over here for a second. Get that over. This open. Now the lights are on. This cannot be a good omen. Space pirates are here. Once upon a time, I was good enough to go through here without falling off those platforms. Once upon a time. Wow, I jumped right into that laser, like didn't even try to dodge it. That was great. Now the pattern of these platforms here has changed since Metroid 1. There is a definite pattern. And the pattern repeats itself 5 times going up this corridor. But it is not the same layout that it was in Metroid 1. Okay. So, a 100% run means I'm going to be checking out all of these rooms. Requires bombs to go through there. Including all these rooms that I never go to. Like these two here. I think this is the map. Yeah. Now this is not the entire map of the area. There are a couple of hidden zones on that map there that we're going to be exploring a little bit later on. I need to switch my firing. So I'm gonna do that real quick. Real quick, like. That. Boom. Okay, shot needs to be. No, this control scheme is just... It feels off. Doing a little more switching. I don't know, maybe I did just play with the default controls. I really don't remember. I probably could have done that a little bit better. This is quest for the bombs. Now, people will argue that you can get out of this room before that door closes. Technically, this is true, you can, but it is frame perfect. And it's not possible on one of the versions of the game. That was easy. These Teresa statues are not all that hard. Now we've got bombs. We had a room down here that we could access with bombs. Now that we have bombs. This one. I believe all that is hiding in this room are missiles. If I'm right. This is a missile tank. Let's see how good I am at remembering where everything is. There's a hidden path up top here. Booyah. Now, I'm still going to be going around and collecting everything, killing every boss, but I am going to show you guys the speedrunning trick that opens up this game to just speedrunning. There's one trick in general that opens this game up massively. And that is a mock ball glitch, a mock ball trick to get early super missiles. I just run and tank damage in that room. That door that I opened right there eventually goes on to Torian. You can destroy the enemies in that room, but not with your current weapon set. There we go. Now normally, coming down in here, this is where people are doing a trick called the mock ball. No, I didn't grab it. So let's see if I can actually pull this off. Mock Ball. Now the Mock Ball allows you to roll at full run speed through these gates and get into this room and the room above this before you are normally able to. So in here, I'm able to go ahead and grab the reserve tank that's hidden in there, and then I believe there are 2 missile packs hidden back here. And then there's another missile pack out in the main room that we're going to be getting. You may have noticed it underneath where I was mockballing across the top. Now I'm a little bit rusty. It took me a minute to get that mockball down. Up here, Booyah! Super Missile. Now this Super Missile tank opens up the entire game for you. With that tank, the ability to mockball and the ability to wall jump, you can basically go everywhere you need to go right now. Okay, so because this is a 100% run, I'm going to make it my point to open every door and go into all the rooms to fill out the map. Speaking of the map, that is what is at the end of this corridor. This is the map room. And I'm going to be making all the rooms pink, as you can see there. Now in later Metroid games, hidden rooms showed up on the map as green. In this one, they're just added to the normal pink everything of those rooms. But this is a kill room. Those gray doors like that means you have to kill all the enemies inside the room in order to get out of the room. As you can see, this right here is a save point. Oh wow, I turned the missiles back on. Save. Save completed. Now there's more stuff down here, but we need tower bombs to go that way. This leads to a really... I believe this one leads to a mean trick. Actually, oh, this is a missile refill. This room is introducing those bug guys up there that you shoot them and the lights go out. Now, what's interesting to note is that these little bug guys here and this lighting effect exists on layer 2. If you know anything about ROMs and ROM hacks, you'll know that there's basically 2 layers, well, 3 layers of the game here, but the actors exist on, there's a background layer, there's a level layer, and there's like a sprite layer. And what they were able to do with the Super Nintendo for like parallax scrolling, like in the background right there, is divide up those layers, and they have 2 they have 2 layers for the foreground, like the foreground, and then a floating layer on top of it, which allows like scene elements to move and whatnot. Well, the way that they used that in Metroid was to hide hidden rooms and stuff inside walls. But that lighting effect is an effect of layer 2. So any room that has that kind of lighting effect in it, where the lights are going in and out, cannot have invisible walls in it. Because they're on the same layer. I'm gonna go ahead and blow up these guys. I'm gonna collect something early in this room just because I can. But up here, if I don't screw it up, missile tank. Normally, you need the grapple beam to come across those blocks up there at the top to get down in here. And I believe these are like crackable walls with power bomb. Yeah. Now, one thing I'll say about Super Metroid, whether on purpose or on accident, the game typically doesn't allow you to get into places that you can't get out of. That is to say, the skills you need to get into a place are typically the same skills you need to get out of it again. Very rarely will the game allow you to get into a situation that you can't get out of. There are a couple of notable exceptions. This is power bomb sealed, yeah. But yeah, there are a couple of exceptions to this rule, but generally that's how it goes. This is a super missile door. Oh. Oh. There I am going speedrunner tricks again. I just naturally defaulted right into my speedrunner path and completely forgot about something. The average player is not going to be able to go down there because at this point in the game, you won't have super missiles. So the place where the average player is going to get stuck going is up here. Back through here, we have a save point. Bam. So you're gonna be stuck going up this way to get your first super missile pack. Now this is a kill room. You've got to kill all of these flying guys in here. Okay. So, go back up here and just shoot that door. Just to make sure it's a blue door. Otherwise, next time you come into the room, that door over there is still going to be gray because you didn't technically open the door. Now, if you've already got these missiles, you can do that. I'm just gonna pump super missiles into him to kill him.